Okay, Matt, we're going to talk about DuckDuckGo today. And maybe some people have even heard of DuckDuckGo, but it is a search engine. Their niche is that they're the sort of the privacy search engine. So they're not collecting your search data and selling it off to third parties.
Yeah,
Um,
so I'm in San Francisco and they're doing tons of advertisements now in the area. I don't know about other markets, but their whole sales pitch is unlike Google, they're not basically stealing your info and selling it. And um, they're still
yeah.
small compared to Google, especially, but it seems like they're gaining some momentum with this. And the key is a lot of search results vary on DuckDuckGo versus Google. So you could Google yourself and you might be okay. But if you go on DuckDuckGo, you might see something negative.
Yeah. So, we said they are small. They have about a 1% market share, but like you said, they are advertising, they are growing. As people are concerned about privacy, it will become more popular. And so the service that we're talking about is removing, or is this a de-index of negative links on DuckDuckGo?
It'll be a D-index. So
Okay.
what a D-index means is it'll come off DuckDuckGo search results fully, pages 1 through 1,000, any search keyword imaginable. We just found this guy who has this unique skill set with DuckDuckGo. It's the only one I know of in the world. It's about 90% success rate, but pay performance based, of course. So in that 10% chance he fails, nothing due. And he's able to, in a few weeks, to pluck out a news story or whatnot from DuckDuckGo.
That's awesome. So this doesn't, I mean, it applies to any negative link. What about like a .gov link?
DuckGovs are the probably part of the 10%. DuckGovs are usually trickier than others. The bigger the site, usually the tougher it is in general, not with just DuckDuckGo, but Google, Bing, etc. So a small newspaper, usually much higher success rate than New York Times.
Any
And
experience? Oh,
.govs being a federal government site do have a lot of power, but we have seen success with them as well.
wow. What about like a Wikipedia? Can you de-index or hide a Wikipedia link on DuckDuckGo?
Never tried actually. Sample size is small, is relatively new. That's a big site, so probably not. But we do have a guy who can edit a Wikipedia, for example.
Yeah. Okay. Well, certainly it'd be worth a try if someone wanted to remove a Wikipedia and there wouldn't be any risk because if we don't succeed, they don't pay.
Yeah, this video is relatively new, or the service, so reach out to us. We'll get you an exact quote. We'll probably have a better sample size by then with DuckDuckGo.
So I have one more question for you. What if it's like a mugshot site and there's an image of someone? Can you also remove negative images from DuckDuckGo?
We can, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's usually high success rate. I haven't seen he's probably like 3 for 3 on those in those situations so far.
Okay. So if you're watching this video, really what you ought to be doing on a monthly basis, if you're concerned about your online reputation is, first start with Google because Google's the largest. They've got over 80% market share of search. See what your search results on page one and page two look like on Google. Then go to Bing. Bing's got about 12% here in 2025. And then if you want to, DuckDuckGo, which has about 1% here in 2025, but it's growing. And see how you look on all three search engines. We can remove from Bing, we can remove from DuckDuckGo. Google probably can't remove, but we can push it down.
Mhm.
All right,
Right.
well, hopefully we can help you out. I hope this video is helpful for you and reach out if you have a question or a problem and we get you a quote.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.